issue of improving access to education during times of conflict. Now, we all know that education is the road to sustainable development. It's a way to break off the cycle of poverty. However, due to issues such as the Syrian civil war, 50 million children around the world living in those areas have no access to education. And unfortunately, there are many reports of attacks on education right now. Now, in order to combat this issue, there are many steps. They are further detailed in the research report. It's important to note, however, that in order to combat such an issue, in order to eliminate the barriers set on education in those areas, it requires more than just reinstating the education system. It requires improvement on stability and economic policies as well. Now, for the next issue, which is combating cultural heritage, this issue is a great one because it affects all of humanity, not just the country. It affects the whole international community, because history and art, when it's destroyed, it cannot be replaced. An instance when this happened was after the American forces entered Baghdad in 2003, and the National Iraqi Museum was looted and destroyed. Some of the artifacts were destroyed, and when the National Library was burned down. Unfortunately, these cases have occurred in many conflict and post-conflict situations. As for the next issue, which is the provision of tertiary, vocational, and technical education to girls. Now, we all know SDG 4 and SDG 5, the need for quality education and the need for gender equality. All of these goals could not be reached without the further development of education for girls. We need more than just primary schools. We need vocational, tertiary training. Tertiary training means going to universities, beyond that, practicing for a job. All of these are necessary to sustain a good life. For the final issue, which is mainly religious discrimination. Now, we've seen for the final issue, which is religious discrimination. Now, discrimination in general has shown humanity its tragic consequences, whether it was the tragic consequences that happened during World War II, whether it was anything before that. But beyond that, there are so many ways to combat it. It could be approached legally, it could be approached through the education system, or it could be approached